welcome back to my little channel here on YouTube. So today I am going to be talking about something you guys have been waiting for forever. Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets. I just got done watching it literally just now because I watched it yesterday but I fell asleep on it. So I finished it up tonight. I will say that I did not like it as much as I liked the first one, but it was still good. I genuinely think that the movie was good, but it just wasn't as good as the first one, in my opinion. Quick little side note, I just got off tonight, and today wasn't really as good as my normal work days are, only because one of my coworkers decided to be very not nice today, and so that kind of like ruined my night. My whole work day, all in all, was kind of stressful, all because of the customers and stuff like that, and she decided to make it worse. It's not any of the people that I made in my Sims, but it's just another coworker. I literally just got great advice from my dad. He told me that the best way to deal with something like that, a mean coworker, is just to be kind. And it's really funny because in my mind I didn't think about that. I just thought about, she's mean to me, I will just not talk to her. But it's really good that if someone's mean to you, just be kind to them. And that's what I like to portray on my YouTube channel. I want it to be filled with positivity. Yet I did not think about that. Because when someone's mean to me, I'm very sensitive, and the best way I handle things like that is either cutting them out of my life or not talking to them, which is the same thing. But if I work with you daily, then I can't cut you out of my life because you're just there. I just wish that more people would just be kind. It just doesn't make sense to be rude to people, especially if the person that you're being rude to is genuinely nice to you a lot. Maybe she was also having a stressful night, so I mean, that's also something that I should consider as well. Side note over. The first little note I wrote about Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets is the beginning. Basically, Harry is at his moving photo book of his parents and his friend. The uncle is still as rude as ever, which is annoying. I caught the uncle talking about how Harry should be grateful and how he gave Harry Dudley's second bedroom, and that kind of, I didn't understand that.
I should think you'd be a little more grateful. We've raised you since you were a baby, given you the food off our table, even let you have Dudley's second bedroom purely out of the goodness of our heart.
I don't understand why Dudley has a second bedroom, but... What? Dobby. Dobby? What did you say his name was? Dobby? Dobby? I apologize if I say this wrong for the rest of the video, but he just struck me as a very weird character. I didn't like how he just showed up uninvited to Harry's bedroom.
Harry Potter. Such an honor it is.
He was trying to warn him about Hogwarts and like not to come back, and he kept getting Harry in trouble. He was trying to protect him, and he spilled a cake on Harry's uncle's guest. It was a lot, and I get it, you're trying to protect Harry, but at the same time, could you not like do it in the way that you're doing it? Like, that's so rude. Like, stop. Ron had more of a personality in this movie, which was really cool. We got to see more of Ron's family and sister and brothers. I really thought that Ron was just a really great friend because he saved Harry from the bars of his window.
Let's go.
Because his uncle decided to bar up his window and lock his door, and Ron knew that something was amiss because he wasn't responding to their letters that they were sending him. And the reason why he wasn't responding to the letters that they were sending him is because Dobby took the freaking letters and didn't let Harry see them. It was rude, like, ugh. But anyway, Ron saved him with the flying car. Ron came in clutch, and Ron remembered Harry's birthday. That was so sweet. I loved how Ron's sister had a huge crush on Harry. I just thought that was so cute. Also, traveling by Floo powder is a dope.
In you go.
Diagon Alley!
Or like Harry was terrified. And I wish that I could like travel by Floo powder. That would be so awesome. Just like, since Harry accidentally didn't enunciate his Diagon Alley, he ended up in this weird, creepy alley, and I felt chills when he ended up there. I was just like, oh my god. And Hagrid saved him from that awkward experience. That was really cool. Harry went to the bookstore to pick up books with Ron and his family, and an author, what was his name? Lockhart? Self-centered. The whole spotlight was on Harry because of Mr. Lockhart, Professor Lockhart, whatever he is. He made everyone think that Harry was buying books from him, like his books, when he was just trying to buy school books. I just thought that was kind of weird.
Harry Potter! Excuse me, madam.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I rate the front page. Ladies and gentlemen, what an extraordinary moment this is. When young Harry stepped into Flourish and Blots this morning to purchase my autobiography, Magical Me.
Draco got kind of upset because the spotlight was on Harry when Harry didn't even ask for the spotlight. So it was kind of weird. I didn't really like that. Like, leave Harry alone. Like, why are you being so mean to him? This movie is where we get to know Lucius Malfoy. And Lucius kind of reminds me of the name Lucifer. I don't know why. Probably because he obviously doesn't like muggles at all. And he introduces himself to Harry in the beginning and basically breaks his personal bubble by like moving his hair with his little staff and like bringing him in closer to see a scar. It was kind of an awkward experience for me. I'm just like, you just met Harry. Like, why are you in his face? Like, get out of his face. Like, back up. He basically interrogates everybody. It was very weird. Ron and Harry were unable to get to school because Dobby. I'm gonna say both of them just so like, I'm sorry. He's just so, Dobby is so mean. Like, he's not mean at the end, but he's just kind of mean. Like, stop. Like, I understand you're trying to protect him, but like, you see Harry's lifestyle. You see why he wants to go. So why would you stop him from doing that? Ron drives the flying car to school. He lands in a tree, and the tree beats up the car, and then the car leaves them. And then he gets in trouble. They get detention. That's basically the whole part in that. I also thought that the flying ghosts around Hogwarts were really cool, and how everyone greets the ghost and stuff like that. I thought that was really dope. Like, that's super cool that you can just go to a school and see the ones before you. But I'm wondering, like, why there weren't more ghosts than that. Because I'm sure a lot of people went to the school, so I'm kind of confused now. Ron gets a yelling note from his mother. I thought that was really cute. It scared him so much. I thought that was so cute. The note turns to the daughter and says, like, she's so happy that she got into Hogwarts and stuff like that. That was really funny. Lockhart is the author person who's obsessed with himself. He's obviously a professor. We figure that out throughout the movie. The girls in the classroom are obsessed with him. Me personally, I don't get why. I love how, like, his first lesson, he ran away from it. Let some pixies out, and the pixies were going crazy, and he couldn't contain them because he couldn't remember the spell to do so. So he ran away and left basically Harry, Ron, and Hermione to solve the problem. And I'm just like, you're the teacher. You're supposed to be all wonderful and everything, and you're just like, I don't know, that bothered me. Of course, Hermione saves the day. So, Hermione is so amazing. Shortly after this, we learn that Malfoy joins Quidditch. Of course, because his dad bought all of them new brooms. And that is when Malfoy decided to call Hermione a mudblood.
At least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got in on pure talent.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
And that is just not something you hear in a civilized conversation. You just don't say that, Malfoy. You're rude. But I loved how after he called her a mudblood, Ron decides to defend her with his broken wand that he broke during the car fight with the tree, and it backfired on him, and I just thought that that was so cute. He defended her like he tried. It's the thought that counts. It's the action that matters. Shortly after that, it transitions to Harry being in detention with Lockhart. He starts to hear voices other than Lockhart talking about how wonderful being in detention with him is because he's with him. So I don't know. Other than that, Harry starts to hear voices and he starts to be disturbed by it. He asks Professor Lockhart if he hears it, and he doesn't. So he decides to follow the voice, which leads him to Filch's dead cat and some words on the wall that I don't really remember. People start to assume that he is the one that killed Filch's cat, which is not true. He was, of course, in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was really weird how all of the classmates decided to follow the voice along with Harry after Harry was with the cat. I just feel like that was awkward timing. Like, why were all of the classmates? Maybe they were going to their dorms and that was on the way to go to the dorm. I'm not sure. That was really weird though, but all of the classmates decided to... I don't know, that was weird.
Oh no. It's Filch's cat. It's Mrs. Norris.
Later on in class, Hermione asks the teacher about the Chamber of Secrets. And that's when she decides to tell Hermione that the heir of Slytherin opened the Chamber of Secrets. It's supposed to basically wipe out all of Muggle or half Muggle from the Hogwarts because he felt that only pureblood, whatever, were only allowed to learn magic. Also, I just thought that it was funny how Harry, he broke his arm during the Quidditch match, catching the little flying thingy, and Professor Lockhart tries to fix it and he makes it worse. Like, it's just, he thinks that he's better than what he is, and it's kind of irritating. It's just like, can you please just sit down somewhere? Stay in your lane because somehow, somewhere, you lost where your home was. We find out that Harry can talk to snakes. We found this out by the first movie, but we didn't really know what that was. Like, when the snake attacked his cousin, Dudley, we didn't know, like, that he was talking. I didn't know that he was talking to the snake. I can't say we. Y'all probably knew. I didn't. And that isn't normal. That's not a trait that is common. So they start to somehow be afraid of Harry, the classmates, because they all start to stare at him when they were studying. Anyway, to find out more about the Chamber of Secrets or what Malfoy knows about it, Hermione made a potion so they could all turn into Slytherin house people. Harry and Ron turned into Malfoy's friends, and Hermione didn't really go so well. She turned into a cat.
Are you okay?
Do you remember me telling you that the Polyjuice potion was only for human transformations? It was cat hair I plucked off Millicent Bulstrode's robes. Look at my face.
So that was unfortunate. But shortly after that, Harry finds a magic notebook. He starts writing in it, and the notebook starts to reply to him, and he figures out that it's Tom Riddle. And Tom Riddle, at first, just seems like a very, very, very nice guy. To me, he did. But later on in the movie, you start to realize his real colors. As attacks around Hogwarts keeps happening, the school staff wants to close Hogwarts because it's not safe for the students. The next person that gets attacked is Hermione. When Harry was touching Hermione's hand, he finds out that there is a note inside of it, and it was clues to how to find the Chamber of Secrets. At this point, when Hermione is attacked, the school is about to close down, and Lockhart was in charge of figuring out how to defeat whatever's going on. He took charge of it or whatever, and he starts to flee from his responsibilities. But Harry and Ron stops that real quick. Harry finds out how to open the Chamber of Secrets, which is in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, girl's bathroom, and then he meets Tom Riddle. Well, Harry is split up from Ron because of rocks, and Tom Riddle tries to take Ron's magic wand, and he tries to attack Ron, which attacks him because the wand's broken, and whatever. So Ron and Harry are split, and also Lockhart doesn't remember who he is anymore, which is great. Honestly, that was a gift. Harry finds Tom Riddle, figures out that Tom Riddle isn't who he says he is. Hagrid is accused of opening the Chamber of Secrets, of which he didn't do, all because of Tom Riddle. And Tom Riddle decides to kill Harry because of Voldemort. I'm not sure what that connection was. I mean, Voldemort tried to kill Harry, and Harry didn't die, and now he's trying to carry out the plan, I guess. Tom used Ron's little sister to do all of his dirty work, and in the end of all of that, tries to kill her as well, so Voldemort can revive and be alive and Frankenstein. So Tom Riddle claimed to be Voldemort, or I didn't really get what he was saying because I thought Voldemort was a no-nosed man, and Tom Riddle has a nose. Whatever. Long story short, Tom Riddle dies by Harry stabbing the book. And that was really cool and really clever of Harry to think about. I mean, I guess Riddle gave him a lot of clues that the book was meaning a lot to him and stuff like that, but I mean, in my mind, I wouldn't think to stab the book, so I mean, Harry's kind of brave and smart. And in the end, we figure out that Harry received some powers from Voldemort, Dumbledore said, when he attacked him, leaving that scar. He received some of Voldemort's powers, that's why he can speak Slytherin, and that's why the hat at the beginning of the movie said that he would do good in the Slytherin house. But Harry, of course, didn't want to be in the Slytherin house, so he asked the hat to make him a Gryffindor. So those are all the notes that I took from the second movie. How I personally felt about it, it was really good. I mixed up the words very and really. I don't know how that worked out. I guess, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not as happy about it as I was the first. But, it wasn't bad. I'm excited to see the third movie. So, I mean, obviously it wasn't that bad to keep me away. But I just thought that there would be more, I don't know. I just enjoyed the first one better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really happy that you guys watched it, and I hope that you guys had a Merry Christmas. Or Happy Holiday, sorry. I got some bear paw boots. There's no snow on the ground, thank God, but I think we're gonna pay for that later on down the road. Our weather is so horrible. I also got a lot of gift cards to different places because I like to shop. Yeah, I just really hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday, and I hope that you guys have a great new year, and yeah, just remember my dad's advice, guys, because I really loved it. I can't express enough how much I loved my dad's advice. Also, I enjoyed gift giving a lot this year. I got my dad a new lunchbox. He's been having this same old lunchbox that he got for a few cents, and I think he's had it for 30-something years, and it's ugly and horrible. And I got him a thermos to go on top of his lunchbox, and I don't know, I'm really happy about that. I also gave my mom a gift card to Bath & Body Works because she really enjoys that place. I got my friend Cody a Batman money clip. He really loves money clips, and his was, well, let's not talk about it, but the money clip that I got him was really, really great quality for the price it was, so I enjoyed that when he opened it. I just enjoyed gift giving this year. It was really fun. And yeah. My first Christmas being 21. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know if you enjoyed the Chamber of Secrets. Let me know what you thought about it, your opinions. I would love to know. This video is probably gonna get copyright because I will be putting some clips of Harry Potter in while I'm editing, just so you guys can understand what parts I'm talking about. But YouTube, just be ready to give me that copyright claim. Anyway, oh my god, like I need to stop. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day, great night, great evening, great whatever time you're watching this. And yeah, have courage, be kind, guys. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm tired. It's late. I need to go to bed. I'm tired. Good night. Goodbye.